How Donald Trump Lost on Health Care. Republic. Mark Meadows, RNC, walked out of a meeting Thursday afternoon with an ultimatum over his head and his health vote uncertain. President Trump had just ordered a vote on his endorsed plan to repeal and replace Obamacare, a bold attempt to break Republican rebels and ram the plan through the House. Meadows led one of the rebel groups, the House Freedom Caucus, and Trump had forced him into a choice: back a bill that Meadows said left too much of Obamacare in place, or shun it and allow the whole law to stand. "This is the art of the deal in action," one reporter said, as Meadows emerged from the gathering of House Republicans. "Yeah, I read his book too," Meadows replied, smiling. "In order to get the best deal, you always have to be prepared to walk away." Trump had walked away. "The president wants a vote tomorrow one way or another, Republic." Chris Collins, our New York, said, walking out of the same meeting. "If it doesn't pass, we're moving beyond health care." The next 18 hours would be a test of Trump's move, whether it would succeed and Trump would be hailed as a master negotiator, or whether conservatives like Meadows, and moderates with their own concerns, would call his bluff and defy him on the floor. It would end with Trump folding. For a moment, Trump looked like he was in control. Late Thursday, it appeared as though Trump had, after days of negotiations and grim-looking whip counts, found a path to victory in the House. That day, he invited both the Conservative Freedom Caucus and the Tuesday Group, the moderate Republicans, in the conference worried the bill was moving too far to the right to the White House. Everyone thought they had the ear of the president, and the power to demand more from him in the bargain. "Anytime you don't have 216 votes, negotiations are not totally over," Meadows had said after the White House meeting. "Whether the vote is tonight, tomorrow, or 5 days from here, we are going to get to the finish line." Trump, though, had decided he was done negotiating. That news came down to House Republicans in their conference meeting Thursday afternoon. Party leadership tried to marry the pressure of an impending Friday vote with a rallying cry for party unity. It was working. Strongly conservative members of the House stood up and publicly changed their votes to yes, even some in the Freedom Caucus, Meadows confirmed. Not everyone was swayed. After the meeting, Freedom Caucus members Dave Bratt, RVA, and Raul Labrador, RID, piled into an elevator to meet with members of their caucus. But they would have nothing to report, Bratt said. Their chair, Meadows, was still a no vote, but a more sheepish one. He admitted there was a motivating argument against opposing the bill: it would leave Obamacare as is. Faced with a list of amendments Trump and House leaders had made to the bill, all of them making it more conservative, Meadows paused. "That's true, the deal has improved," he conceded. "I've got to run the numbers tonight," as if to imply there was room in his stance.